Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss Hindi degree semester first paper. So this is your paper pattern. You will be having two section in Hindi second language. This paper is 2021. This is paper pattern up to 2016, but in the 2021 how they ask, I am showing that only. So in the section A you will be having 6 or 8 question. Out of that you have to do any 4 question. For each question you will get 5 marks, altogether 20 marks. So you have to do 4 question in section A. Now how you have to do here? Here you have to write any 4 here, not 5. Any 4 you have to write in your exam. So choice is yours. There will be 8 questions. You have to write any 4 out of these 8. Now here you can see what type of questions they can ask you, from grammar also, as well as prose and poems. So it depends on them what they will ask. They will ask some questions from grammar also, means vachan, how many प्रकार of vachans are there, that in that way वचन कितने प्रकार के होते हैं, एंड हिंदी में लिंक के कितने भेद होते हैं, दैट ऑल दे विल आस्क. एंड काल कितने प्रकार के होते हैं, दैट ऑल यू हैव टू लर्न दिस. सो दे कैन आस्क यू एनीथिंग फ्रॉम प्रोज एंड पोएट्री और ग्रामर. एंड लाइक दिस प्रोज क्वेश्चन मीन्स चौधरी के घर पर पर्दा लटकाने का भेद क्या छुपा था, दैट ऑल्सो यू हैव टू राइट. So suppose this is a pattern only, you won't get exactly question. Now let us see the section B. See the next section. Here in this one you have to write, last in 2021 they asked you 3 questions to write, and each question carries 20 marks, that together 60 marks. But I think this time they will ask you to write 4 questions, each carry 15 marks. I'm not sure about this, either you will get that pattern or this pattern. So here now let's move how you will get the questions here. So here you have to read the instructions carefully. There will be questions from 9 to 13. So you have to attempt each question from 9 to 13. Now let us see how you have to do. In the ninth question they will ask you to write any of them. So there will be instructions to you. You have to see. So here you have to write any 2 out of these 4. That will be your choice which one you want to write. If suppose you are writing this question, it is easy for you. You have to write ka here, and then you have to start your answer. Now how you will write here, students? In the same way how we did in English. First you have to give the introduction to the poet or author. Then you have to write the introduction to the poem or prose. Then you have to write the summary and then conclusion. Don't simply write answer if you want full marks. See, you have to see the marks here how we did in English. In that way only you have to do these long answers as well. Then only you will get full marks. First about the author, then about the poem or prose. Then you have to write summary. At the last you have to give conclusion, that is in 3 or 4 sentences. For same you have to do for all the questions. So here in ninth you have to attempt any 2. Whatever question you are attempting you have to put that only. Here if you are writing ka, you have to write ka. Then after that if you are able to write this gha, then you have to write this gha. Then you have to write your answer. Now in 10th how you will get? In 10th bit you will get the choice, either you have to attempt this ka or kha. So that will be your choice. In the same way you have to write here also. So here students the question is राष्ट्र का स्वरूप किन किन अंगों से बनता है. That if you are able to write this one, or you can write this one, bhabi lesson is there, no? So what you have to do, you have to write first introduction to author or poet, then intro to prose or poem, then summary, then conclusion. If you write in this way then only you will get full marks if you want full marks. Now let's move to the 11th question. Here also you will be having choice, either you can write this ka or this kha. सो स्टूडेंट्स दिस 11 क्वेश्चन सदरुत मीन्स कहानी में कौन सी समास पर प्रकाश डाला गया है, इस बात से लिखिए. मीन्स इन डिटेल यू हैव टू राइट. इन द सेम वे यू हैव टू राइट फर्स्ट कवि परिचय, देन यू हैव टू राइट अबाउट द पोएम और प्रोज, देन समरी. एट द लास्ट you have to give the conclusion. Or you can write like this also, if you able to write this ख, चीफ की दावत कहानी का you have to write विशेषता बताइए, क्या विशेषता थी, you have to write this one. And in 12th one you will be getting this bit. So in this 12th bit you have to write any characteristic of the persons they will give you. Now in the 12th question students you have to write here निम्नलिखित में से किन्हीं 2 पात्रों का चरित्र चित्रण कीजिए. So here you have to write means character sketch of any two person, whatever they will give you. They have given you four, like Chota Jadugar is there, and Chaudhary is there, and Ramuk is there, and Pandit is there. So you can write any two, whatever you know. So now here how you have to write, you have to write this Chota Jadugar is taken from so and so prose or poem, and इसके कवि कौन थे, you have to write all in detail. छोटा जादूगर के कवि थे जो भी थे, and then you have to write about this, about the poem or prose, what is the Chota Jadugar is about. Then summary at the last, you have to give your conclusion. In the same way you have to write for all, any two you have to write here. Let us see the last bit, which is 13th bit. Here you will be get these questions from the grammar part, and here you have to do any three. They will give you instruction. I am not sure they will give three only or how many, but you will get this last question from grammar. Now here what you have to do, they will give you instruction in the bracket how they did in the English exam. In the same way, लड़का गिर गया है, so here वचन बदलिए. Here you have to change the वचन and then you have to write here. Then लता गीत गाती है, it is right in the भूतकाल में लिखिए. So it is in present tense, you have to write this sentence in the भूतकाल, means past tense. Means लता गीत गाती थी, you can write there. Next one, लड़की पढ़ रही है. Here you have to change the link, लड़का पढ़ रहा है. In the same way, any three you have to do here, or whatever they will ask you, you have to do that. Here Ram Ravan को मारा is there, so you have to use this word and you have to complete the sentence. राम ने रावण को मारा. Here you have to add this ने, and you have to complete your sentence. So students, as you can see here, answers are here, but you won't get these answer in your question paper. This is a paper pattern, that's why answers here. So here vachya badle means you have to write this is in active voice, you have to write this in passive voice. मैं गीत लिखता हूँ, मेरे द्वारा गीत लिखा गया है. You have to change into passive voice. So this is all about paper pattern. Let's see the grammar now. Now students, let us see the grammar part. Hindi grammar, it's very easy students, no need to go in detail. Simply you have to learn some words which I will help you today now. So here students, link badaliye, this you will sure get in exam. So what you have to do, it's very simple. Pulling and striling, only two things you have to learn is pulling is nothing but masculine gender and striling is nothing but feminine gender. So this is the male names, masculine gender male, and this striling is nothing but it is a feminine gender. So here female. So now let's see some examples here. Putra means beta, putri means beti. Now here dev, devi, ऊंट ऊंटनी, शेर शेरनी, लड़का लड़की, ठाकुर ठाकुरायन. So it is very easy students, no need to panic about this. What male, if male words is there, masculine words is there, simply you have to change it by adding e matra to it. Then this will be, you have to change it into feminine gender. In this way you have to write this link, no need to go in detail. Simply you have to see pulling means male, striling means female. This much only you have to learn. No need to learn these words also, because they won't give you same as it is words. Some words they will give you and some words they will give you their own. So simply see putra is there, you have to change its gender, you have to write putri there. It's very easy. Now let's see some examples here. You can see here students, in this way you will get an exam. जंगल में एक बड़ा शेर है. In same exactly you will get like this only in exam. They will underline the word which you have to change the link. So शेर is there, so simply what you have to do, जंगल में एक बड़ी, बड़ा is there, masculine gender is there, that's why you have written बड़ा. Now you have to change the link, you have to write बड़ी, you have to add e to it. बड़ी शेरनी है, like this you can see here. Next one, कवि ने एक कहानियाँ लिखा. Here also you have कवित्राई ने, you have to change the link here. Next one, काला बैल दौड़ रहा है. Here काली गाय दौड़ रही है. बैल is masculine and guy is feminine. Here काला is there, here काली is there. Simply you should not change the link of the underlined word, but you have to see other words also, means before this blank or after the blank. Either you have to do any changes or not. Kala we use with masculine and Kali we use with the feminine gender. So this is very easy. Now let us see the next one. Now, students, let us see the second topic of your grammar, that is number. We have seen gender, masculine and feminine. Now, this is number, singular and plural. So, no need to learn all these in detail. Simply, you have to remember ekvachan means singular, bahuvachan means plural. Ladka is there, you have to change it into ladke. Kamra is there, you have to write into kamri. Means singular is there, you have to write plural. Sometimes they will give you sentences and underlined plural word there, and you have to change it into singular words. And simply don't copy this, you have to write whole sentence in your exam. Don't write simply this ladke kamre. You have to copy whole sentence there by changing this vachan. Now let us see some examples. You will understand better. Here examples, bath is there, you have to make it plural, bate. Mala male, vastu vastue, and bahu bahue, and this one like this only you will get. So now let's see the sentences how you will get in exam. So students, वे एक बड़ी इमारत है. So here वे बड़ी इमारतें हैं. You have to write whole sentence. Simply you should not change the word which they have underlined, but they won't underline this word, they simply give you the instruction in the heading. You have to change, you have to write the sentence by changing its vachan. So you have to write the sentence, rewrite in your answer sheet like this. बाजार में औरत जा रही है. Here बाजार में औरतें जा रही है. So you have to write, you have to change the vachan, you have to write plural. Now students, let us see third topic of your grammar part in Hindi, that is tense means kal. So here you will be having Vartaman, Bhutkal and Bhavishkal. Vartaman is nothing but it is present. It is present, and this Bhutkal is nothing but it is the past. And this Bhavishya is future. So here also no need to go in detail. Simply you have to see if Vartaman is there, then that is present, and Bhutkal is there, that will be your past, and Bhavishya is there, that will be a future. So how you will get these words in your sentences? Let's see some examples. Let's see some example of this Bhutkal, Bhavishya and Vartaman Kal. So as I told you, Vartaman is nothing but present, Bhut means past, Bhavishya means future. So in the exam they will give you Lakshmi Gati hai, and in the bracket this is Vartaman Kal which is in the present, means Gati hai means Hamesha Gati hai. So they will give you this sentence in exam, and in the bracket they will give you Bhavishya Kal, means by using Bhavishya Kal, means by using future word, you have to change the sentence. So how you will write? Lakshmi geet gaegi, means Lakshmi geet gaane wali hai, because they are asking you to write bhavishikal. Bhavishikal means future. And Lakshmi, if they ask you to write in bhutkal, Lakshmi ne geet gaya. अगर एग्जामिनर ने आपसे सवाल किया तो यू हैव टू चेंज दिस सेंटेंस, लक्ष्मी गीत गाती है, जो कि प्रेजेंट में है. इफ दे गिव यू इन द ब्रैकेट भूतकाल, सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, यू हैव टू राइट दिस, लक्ष्मी ने गीत गाया. भूतकाल वर्ड यूज करके इसका पास्ट सेंटेंस बनाना है, लक्ष्मी ने गीत गाया. लड़का पाठशाला जाता है विच इज इन प्रेजेंट. लड़का पाठशाला गया विच इज पास्ट. लड़का पाठशाला जाएगा. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दिस इज वेरी सिंपल, ये बहुत ही आसान है. अगर एग्जामिनर ने आपसे मीन्स वट एवर क्वेश्चन यू विल गेट इन योर एग्जाम, इफ दे विल आस्क यू टू राइट वर्तमान काल, यू हैव टू राइट जाता है, जाती है. एंड इन द भूतकाल मीन्स पास्ट, गया है, गया था. एंड फ्यूचर जाएगा या जाएगी, करेगा या करेगी. So it is very simple. Now let us see the next one, fourth, vachya. So students, vachya is nothing but it is the voice, means active voice and passive voice. But in this no need to go in that all detail. You will be having active voice, passive voice and bhav. Now what is active voice? Active voice is nothing but the action done by the doer, and the passive voice is the receiver of the action. And the bhed is nothing but, भेद में ना यूज कर वर्ड लगाया जाता है, मीन्स नॉट. वी विल सी इन एग्जाम्पल्स. सो स्टूडेंट्स, दीज आर सम एग्जाम्पल्स. हियर दिस कर्ता इज नथिंग बट दिस इज एक्टिव वॉइस. कर्ता मायने है एक्टिव वॉइस, एंड करम मीन्स पैसिव वॉइस. This karam means passive voice. And one more is there, bhav, but that word will have not in this. we'll see. Ram ne Ravan ko mara. This is active voice karta. In exam, you will get the question. They will ask you to change this sentence into passive voice, means karam. As I told you in the paper pattern, how they will ask you, they will give you this sentence. एग्जाम पेपर में आपको ये सेंटेंस दिया जाएगा, देन उसके बाद में ब्रैकेट में वो आपको दे सकते हैं करम, मीन्स दिस सेंटेंस इन एक्टिव वॉइस यू हैव टू चेंज दैट इनटू पैसिव. सो हाउ यू विल राइट, राम के द्वारा रावण मारा गया. नेक्स्ट वन, and suppose sometime they will give you passive voice and you have to change that into active voice. हम हिंदी सीखेंगे. दिस वन इज कर्ता, हमारे द्वारा और या हमसे हिंदी सीखी जाएगी. सिंपली यू हैव टू चेंज इनटू पैसिव वॉइस. मैंने आम खाया, एक्टिव वॉइस. मुझसे आम खाया गया, पैसिव वॉइस. इन दिस वे यू हैव टू राइट एक्टिव टू पैसिव. नो नीड टू go in that much detail. Now Bhav, they will sometime they will ask you Bhav. Bhav not will not come in your exam, but if they ask, you have to just simply see nahi ya na word if is there, then that is the Bhav. Means for example, मुझसे चला नहीं जाता, मैं दौड़ नहीं सकता, means not should be there. Means negative sentence. Negative sentence is called Bhav sentence. Remember this thing. Negative sentence is called Bhav. Simply you have to remember three things here. Let's move to the next one. Now students, this bit is also very easy. What you have to do, simply they will give you the sentence in exam and they will sometime they will give you in the bracket some words. Suppose, wait. No, Mahesh aam khaya. So sometime they will ask you either the sentence is correct or wrong. So if this is wrong because it's not giving any meaning, so you have to put a wrong over there. And sometime they will ask you in the bracket Mahesh aam khaya, you have to use this ne and you have to complete your sentence. So where you will add ne, Mahesh ne aam khaya, like this. Here they have given you. And this one here, Kiran pustak likhi. Here it is not giving any meaning. So if they ask simply to write right or wrong, you have to put wrong here. And if they give you in the bracket ne, then you have to use this ne and you have to complete your sentence. Kiran ne pustak likhi. In this way you have to do in your exam. And they won't give you only ne, sometimes they will give you may, say, whatever is there, linking words is there, that linking word they will give you. Like Gopal ek aam khaya, Gopal ne ek aam khaya, like this. So students, it is very easy bit. Now let's move to the next one. Now this is your last topic of grammar. Here they will ask you to, they will give you some words in Hindi, you have to change it into English, and sometime they will give you English words, you have to write that English word into Hindi, English to Hindi, Hindi to English. So you have to learn some words. There are many words in your reader and workbook, but you have to learn some only because we don't know which word they will ask you. So students, this is all about the grammar and paper pattern. I hope it would be helpful for you. Thanks for watching and best of luck for your exams.